The Pittsburgh Steelers could face strong competition as they look to finalize their quarterback group for this off-season. The Las Vegas Raiders have emerged as a serious contender to acquire Russell Wilson or Justin Fields, which could complicate Pittsburgh's plans. After failing to secure Matthew Stafford, who ultimately stayed with the Los Angeles Rams, the Raiders have shifted their focus and now consider Wilson and Fields as viable options to strengthen their quarterback position. According to renowned ESPN journalist Adam Schefter, Las Vegas is also exploring the possibility of signing Sam Darnold, who will also be a free agent. New Raiders head coach Pete Carroll has a long-standing history with Russell Wilson, making this potential reunion even more logical. The two worked together for a decade with the Seattle Seahawks, winning Super Bowl 48 in 2013. However, their relationship deteriorated in recent years, leading to Wilson's trade to the Denver Broncos in 2022. Now, with Carroll in Las Vegas, the idea of a reunion is gaining momentum. The Steelers acquired Justin Fields in a trade with the Chicago Bears last year, hoping he could develop into their long-term starting quarterback. However, the arrival of Russell Wilson in free agency has raised questions about Fields' future in Pittsburgh. Steelers general manager Omar Khan has made it clear that his priority is to keep one of the two quarterbacks before the start of the new NFL year on March 12. This means that if the Steelers decide to keep Wilson, Fields could become available, and the Raiders might seize the opportunity to add him to their roster. Pittsburgh's decision between Wilson and Fields is crucial for the franchise's future. Wilson, a veteran with playoff experience and a Super Bowl ring, brings leadership and stability to the team. Fields, on the other hand, is a young, athletic quarterback with significant potential to develop into a long-term franchise leader. If the Steelers choose to stick with Wilson, Fields will likely look for a team where he can start immediately, and the Raiders could be the perfect destination. But if Pittsburgh opts for Fields' youth and potential, Wilson would become a free agent and could reunite with Pete Carroll in Las Vegas. The Raiders are coming off a season in which they experimented with multiple quarterbacks following Derek Carr's departure. Neither Jimmy Garoppolo nor Aidan O'Connell solidified themselves as the long-term answer, prompting the organization to seek new options. Carroll's arrival as head coach has changed the team's direction, and it seems the priority now is to acquire an experienced quarterback who can lead the offense. With fierce competition in the AFC West, home to teams like the Kansas City Chiefs and Los Angeles Chargers, the Raiders need stability at quarterback to become true contenders. The potential addition of Wilson or Fields could be the key piece to help them compete in a highly challenging division. NFL free agency is about to begin, and the Raiders will be highly active in their search for a quarterback. Both Wilson and Fields are attractive options, and the Steelers' decision will play a significant role in shaping this market. Now the big question remains, will Pittsburgh keep Wilson or Fields? And in either case, will the Raiders be able to land the available quarterback? The coming days will be crucial for both franchises. Now we want to hear from you. Do you think the Steelers should keep Wilson or Fields? Which of the two would be a better fit for the Raiders? Leave your comment and don't forget to subscribe for more NFL news. An important piece of news has just emerged regarding the wide receiver market, and the Pittsburgh Steelers may be about to lose a crucial opportunity to strengthen their team. It is rumored that the Steelers were interested in signing a big name to improve their offense, but all signs point to the possibility of signing Chris Godwin, wide receiver for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, rapidly decreasing. In this video, we'll analyze what's happening and why this could directly impact the team's plans for the upcoming season. Stay with us, as I'll tell you all the details about this situation and what this means for the Steelers' future. Before diving into the main story, it's important to note that the situation with the Steelers' wide receivers isn't the only challenge the team is currently facing. In addition to the need to improve their passing game, the Steelers have also been very active in the player market, exploring different options to strengthen their roster in various positions. With several alternatives being evaluated, the potential loss of Chris Godwin highlights the additional challenges the team will have to face, including the pressure to improve the wide receiver position before the season begins. While the Steelers try to find solutions in the free agent market, the situation with Godwin shows how unpredictable the wide receiver market can be. Despite suffering some injuries in recent years, Godwin remains one of the most coveted receivers in the NFL. His track record with the Buccaneers is impressive, having been one of the franchise's top receivers for several seasons. Tampa Bay has made it clear they have no intention of losing Godwin, expressing their desire to keep him on the team. This situation is even more complicated for the Steelers, who have seen their chances of signing high-impact players shrink over time. For Steelers fans, a big question arises. Would Godwin be a great addition to the team? Or perhaps, should the team consider other options? Leave your opinion in the comments, and let's discuss what alternatives could be the best for the Steelers' future. Should they keep pursuing Godwin, or is it time to focus on other available options in the market? Now let's get into the main story shaking up the wide receiver market. Chris Godwin's situation is even more concerning than we thought, and the Steelers may be on the verge of losing a crucial opportunity to improve their roster. Let's break down what's happening and how this could affect Pittsburgh. Chris Godwin, one of the biggest names in the receiver market, may no longer be available to the Steelers. Tampa Bay has made it clear that their intention is to keep the player on the team, which means the chances of Godwin arriving in Pittsburgh are dwindling. Jason Licht, the general manager of the Buccaneers, recently expressed his desire to keep Godwin on the team long-term, highlighting not only his skills on the field but also his resilience and dedication. As a result of this statement, the Steelers' chances of signing Godwin are beginning to fade, and the impact of this possible loss could be significant for the team's future plans. The situation with Godwin not only affects the Steelers' search for a high-level wide receiver, but also highlights the difficulties teams can face when looking to add key talent to their offense. With the apparent decrease in the chances of signing Godwin, Pittsburgh will be forced to rethink their options for improving their receiver core. This may lead the team to seek less impactful alternatives or even wait until next season to address this need. The importance of Godwin to the Buccaneers cannot be underestimated. He has been one of Tampa Bay's most consistent and effective players in recent years. Despite the injuries that affected him last season, he showed that he remains one of the league's most reliable receivers. With a contract extending for several years, the Buccaneers are clear that Godwin is a key piece of their future offense. However, the Steelers had identified his talent as the missing element to elevate their aerial attack, which has lacked consistency in recent seasons. The potential loss of Godwin could be a major blow to the Steelers, who had high expectations of strengthening their offense with a receiver of his caliber. The team had identified the wide receiver position as an urgent need, and having a player like Godwin would have been a significant step in improving their offense. However, now they will have to face the reality that this option is almost out of their reach. So, how will this affect the Steelers? If Godwin doesn't come to Pittsburgh, the team will need to continue searching for alternatives to improve the quality of their receivers. With the wide receiver market being quite competitive and several lower-impact options available, the Steelers will have to consider other names, possibly younger players or even receivers who haven't yet reached their full potential. Moreover, Godwin's situation could also force the Steelers to rethink their offensive strategies for the upcoming season. While the team still relies on the talent of players like Deontay Johnson and George Pickens, a player like Godwin could have given a big boost to the franchise's aerial game. This could require the Steelers to evaluate their options more strategically, not just for this year, but also thinking about the long term. Do you think the loss of Godwin will negatively affect the Steelers' offensive performance? Or do you think the team has other viable options to stay competitive next season? Leave your comment and share your thoughts with us. We want to know what you think and how you believe this move will affect the future of the Steelers. Meanwhile, the Steelers will continue looking for potential solutions in the market. The opportunity to sign Godwin may be gone, but there are still plenty of options to explore. Pittsburgh fans are hoping the team makes the right moves to keep improving their roster and be ready to compete at the highest level. Don't forget to follow us for more Steelers news and the latest updates on the player market. If you liked this video, give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss any updates. See you in the next video.